YouTube, Heir of Skaven back. Look at this. Skaven battle, Skaven campaign all at once. Hey, I appreciate it. There was a bunch of likes on a comment from Count Saruman on the last one saying that he loves the thematic campaigns. And so with the storytelling stuff, there probably won't be a lot of storytelling in this particular campaign, but I can continue to kind of do the cinematic battles for the time being. Just know that that does take more time to record. It's easier for me to just crank out 30 minutes of gameplay straight through. I know that that's not quite as immersive sometimes for y'all, but maybe it is. Some people like it. But a lot of you put likes on that, and I appreciate the feedback of that. So I'll continue to do some of those battles on here. But like I said, it does take longer, so be patient. As far as Snikch's death list, though, Louis Garner, thank you so much for keeping this up, or Louis Garner. Really appreciate it. He has got the list here for us, and if he wants to continue to do it, I would really appreciate it. Or if anybody else wants to jump in, here so far is a list of the different lords that have been killed by Snikch in this campaign. We got Elbog Korlobber, the Goblin Great Shaman, Mashgork's Chosen, this is an Orc War Boss, Hack, the Goblin Great Shaman, Rind Pigkissa, a War Boss, Ruglash, another War Boss, Elbog Korlobber the second time, Nogdrad Naxatos, which was a unit captain, Cazador Dragonslayer, the Dwarf Lord, Ratgash, the Orc War Boss, Elborg Korlobber the third time, Griebitz, the Goblin Big Boss, Snide Legbiter, another Big Boss, Azarag Eyegouger, the Goblin Great Shaman, Morglis, another War Boss, Vicious Spear Chucka, which was another unit captain, and then we've got Largug Face Smasher, a Gobbo Big Boss, Morzub, a garrison commander, Malice Darkblade, the legendary Dark Elf Lord, Beastmaster, who's apparently was Tomalok, and we got Nadraxis, a unit captain, Kakukin, garrison commander, Scorpia, a Dark Elf Shadow Sorceress, Vegmorlis, the Dark Elf Beastmaster, Siamak, the garrison commander, and a Narcissus, a Dark Elf Sorceress. So that is quite the kill list. I won't read it every episode, but I figured we'd catch up with that. If people want to help continue that, I would love this to get to the end campaign and have like this giant list. And then maybe we can like put it in a document and send it to Creative Assembly just for fun and say, you know, hey, this is what the Deathmaster accomplished across the campaign. Anyway, we have taken the whole of 2 provinces. We have the Dragon Isles and Noblar country. So now I kind of want to move on. We'll pick up the Plane of Bones and move up here to take out Cazador Dragonslayer's faction. And then one of our objectives, remember this is kind of an objective campaign. We're not just going for like the objectives that it states. We're going to go kill the dwarves because I think the Deathmaster Snikch got Thorgrim in the end times. And I'd like to go get Thorgrim and Belagar. And then we want to nuke the Altdorf as kind of like a final thing there for the campaign. So let's continue on our objectives. One of our objectives was to get Malice Darkblade. We did succeed. He doesn't have any settlements. However, his faction's not exactly gone because of stinking Admiral Leech here. But in any case, we do have a little bit of money. Let's see if there's anything we should build, and there is plenty of stuff to build. Ooh, Warp Block, Jazales, Poison Wind Mortars. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. We want plenty of this. Yes, yes. Let's spend our money on that. So Scryer continues to give me contracts that I just honestly don't care about. Not really concerned about Scryer contracts right now. I do like the mechanics of the schemes, kind of, at least for the sake of like picking up skill points for Snikch really fast, especially early in the campaign. That's quite a lot of fun. But I haven't really gotten into the other clan contracts yet. Doesn't mean I won't, just not yet. Do I have a big interest in that? Let's kind of end another turn here. I need to get back onto the mainland and get over to the Fortress of Vorag, but I'm kind of watching the public order here. It's pretty bad. We're going to need some more buildings to kind of spread plenty of Untainted here to kind of counteract all the chaos, or sorry, Skaven corruption, so that we don't get overly corrupted over time. Once we get the final growth point here, like I'll switch this over to something that kind of gives some Untainted as well. I'm going to go ahead and build this Taskmaster's platform here so that we can start to get a little bit better public order at Death Rock. In fact, I'm going to kind of camp out for just a single turn here at Dread Rock and see if we can impart a little bit of public order before we move on over to the Fortress of Vorag. We did finish some research on the last one, so I'm kind of looking to see what we can pull off here. Clan Eshin troops represent an unusual investment in Skaven discipline. Skill plus 20% upkeep for all units. Yeah, screw that. But wow, that's a lot of melee defense and melee attack. I think that would be something better to add later, as we have more money for that type of thing. I mean, it's certainly interesting. A little bit of armor for clan rats, magic drop chance, and settlement loot would certainly be useful. Recruit for night runners, assassins. Yeah, none of that's particularly helpful to me at the moment. Let's just head back. Actually, let's look at one more thing real quick in the technology. What building is this? Okay, so we're gonna need this construction cavern. We'll build that at Dread Rock when we get the opportunity. Moore's contractor. See, we do have a scheme, but let's just wait till I get both. Alright, Dread Rock has actually expanded, so I'm going to go ahead and spend the cash on that. We've completed the Taskmaster's platform, so I'm hoping that'll keep us in the positive, even if Snikch isn't here. We'll find out. Ooh, I can get all the way across the water here, close to the fortress. And we are still in the positive, so that's good. For the Dragon Isles, we can kind of keep it moving towards the positive. I'm going to save some money for a turn. Let's check the rituals. I don't need any of these rituals at the moment. This would be a good one, but we don't have the funds to pull it off. Ooh, we've got a hero recruited at Flayed Rock. It's a Warlock Engineer. I don't probably need it a whole lot because I have this Eshin Sorcerer, but we can at least use him for scouting. Where is the Warlock Engineer? Oh, Flayed Rock. I was thinking Dread Rock. Yeah, let's take this Warlock Engineer. You know, we could use the schemes to maybe get this guy some skill points and kind of use him for scouting all at the same time. So let's pull up the shadowy dealings and see if we can get, oh, is he not in here? Master Assassin. Oh, is it an Assassin? I thought it was it is a Warlock Engineer. I guess he's not available to perform these schemes. That stinks. Huh. Agents. Filters out unavailable characters. Well, you know, I figured that we would be able to use them for this stuff. I'm a little disappointed we can't, because I was thinking that'd be a fun way to level them up. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep waiting till I get both my schemes back. We'll do a little more work with that. The Fortress of Vorag should be ours for the taking here. We don't have a lot of food to pour into it, so we're just going to colonize it. And let's get some growth and replenishment started. And as soon as we're able to build up to the nest with the population surplus, we'll put some Untainted to get going too. Wow, Savage Orcs indeed. Here's Griebit's Bootlicka here for the Blue Vipers. Let's see, Fortress of Vorag, Darkhold, and Ash Ridge Mountains. So we hold the main settlement here. I need to continue to replenish a little. So I'll come back when we're ready to go. I mean, I think what we'll do actually, I haven't declared war again on the Karak Azul. So we'll go take Darkhold, and I might as well just scoot on over and do that. We're still trying to replenish, but I think if we just get up there and do it, we have to replenish anyway. And we'll have the 2 settlements to help us potentially, and let's just go do a little scouting with this Warlock Engineer. We've got some money to potentially do some building down here. It looks like public order is looking quite nice, which is very good for us. Very good for us indeed. I kind of want to build up Dragon Fang mounts so we can get some defenses there. We finished some scavenging ruins, so we got more armor for our clan rats. Not a big deal to me right now. I'm not really using a lot of clan rats, if any. Let's go ahead and go resettle Darkhold. Kind of continue to regain our control. We're losing food at a pretty rapid clip because we need to be winning battles. So I'm not going to continue this type of thing for too much longer. There's a dwarf army here. It's Khazad Dragonslayer again. As soon as we're in a position to do so, we're going to fight him because we need the food. Insufficient funds here. Maybe if we save our money for a turn, we can use that thing to kind of slow down the food loss that we have going on at the moment. Alright, there's plenty of building we can do. There is trade materials here at the Darkholds, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I don't have a trade partner. Instead, I'm just going to go for more growth. and casualty replenishment. I'll throw in the Untainted as I'm able to. So we're going to throw our money down there. I think I do have enough money, though, to go ahead and do this, which will give us 3 food. It'll slow down the food loss and help us to continue to spread public order. I don't have any recruiting to do right now, but that's okay. You know, we're getting some benefit out of it. And then if we go start a fight with Cazador as soon as we have gotten some replenishment done, that will be absolutely ideal. Oh, there was the right that... Yeah, it's this one. We've still got a long number of turns before it becomes available, so not really something that we could take advantage of at the moment. Though Zap Spark here has a leveled up. Let's see what we can do to him. I think Armor of Darkness and then Warp Stars. Well, Immortality may have been an option that I may have just missed there. I'll have to check. The Blue Vipers have been invited to fight against us by Hag Grief? Really? And then they ran off after they were invited to fight against me. That's a very odd choice by the Blue Vipers. Join against me and then run away. Alright, you know, whatever. It's an odd strategy. A very odd strategy, I might add. I'm going to beef up the defenses back here at the Dragon Isles. I really want to build the building I need for the tech, but defenses are going to be first and foremost in all these settlements so that we can at least hold up units by making them have to siege. The Skaven garrison won't be any good, but forcing them to siege is important. Alright, we've got my Warlock Engineer, and I can't get him any skill points any other way, so I may just try some army actions here. Like, let's try blocking, just anything I can do to get some points. Howling Warp Gale, Death Frenzy, Scourge, Standardized Firing Drill. Man, that Firing Drill could be fun for some of the units of my army, but I just really don't need this guy in my army at the moment. Let's just work on his magic so when he does go into an army, he'll be in a good position to help out. Stronger's multiple tier shape, thins. Weak against armor, Death Frenzy. Let's go to Death Frenzy first. Alright, replenishment is nearly complete. We can probably kind of head out to the edge of this so that we can get ready to attack on the next turn. Probably questionable as to whether I should spend money at Darkhold at the moment. So I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and spend it on the defenses. Alright, Griebit's Bootlicka has recruited a huge army here and is obviously looking to get behind my lines and cause a lot of problems. I don't really like that, and I'm going to have to watch out for it. I'm going to go ahead and put this Dwarf Thing Menace into my army. That'll be pretty helpful against Bootlicka's forces. And then I'm going to go ahead and start back this way. I'm actually wondering if we can, if we can force march back to the fortress. That'll get me closer to Bootlicka, and I'm going to try and force an engagement with this guy. I don't really want him being able to sit around and threaten all of my my territory from behind me. I don't appreciate that at all. Looks like we can come up with another piece of research here, though we are going to get bottled up on research, and we'll have to just start working on anything we can fit in. Let's go ahead and do the Menace Below. That could be helpful. Alright, Griebitz has gone to sea, and he's suffering attrition at sea. I think I'm just going to... we don't have an official ambush stance. Chance of ambushing. Conceals the army whilst moving. Okay, so that's what we want. I'm going to move this way and see if we can get Griebitz to come ashore somewhere where I could go ahead and ambush his army and fight him. I think it's okay now for me to go ahead and probably... well, actually, no, we're only one turn for another surplus point, and I need 2 to go up to tier 3. That's what I want, so let's wait on that one. Let's go ahead and continue to do some agent actions here. The dwarves are building up a lot of troops. Building up a lot of troops over there, so that should be fun, though. That'll give us some good fights. We have some schemes available to us. Let's use those schemes. We're running out of food. We need some fights. Our food level's not good. We're starting to lose public order, growth, and leadership. Not a good place for us to be. We've got to get in a fight and start driving our food production up. Right now, though, I'm just going for Untainted. For a few turns, I could switch to food generation in these 2 provinces and actually run positive depending on how much longer this right lasts me. Effects duration, it's only 5 turns, so it's... food shortage, yeah, it's only 1 more turn, so... It's... could be necessary for the short haul here, but it's gonna throw in a lot of corruption. Let's just see if we can get the fight. We need food, though. Alright, Grievous will not come ashore. He sailed off. He may try and go for Haunted Forest. I could chase him. I don't know where he's gonna come ashore. I just don't. He's not likely to make peace with me, and he's obviously just waiting to get in behind my lines. I've spent quite a bit of money building these places up, but at the same time, if I don't get in a fight soon, I mean, we're in some desperate straits here for food. It's not good. I don't want to be in this shape, and I guess we just have to leave him alone and try and go get a good fight with the dwarves and see if we can get some food. We're kind of between a rock and a rat place here. Picked up another skill point. Let's continue to drop those skill points here. Try and work that agent up as we go. It's gonna be... That thing's gone and we're still only -2 food. I guess it would be worth it for a little while to swap the commandments over. It's gonna cost me some corruption, but if we do it for just a little while, maybe okay. I don't know, we'll see. Let's finish building up the defenses at the Dragon Fang Mount. So again, if I do get attacked by Grievous anywhere, he's gonna be forced to siege me. Which is not a great position for him to be in. Alright, Grievous came back ashore near Pig Barter. So, and then, wow, our food went way down again. Oh man, yeah, we gotta solve this food situation and fast. I'm gonna move up here with Grievous and enter an ambush stance. See if I can just kind of stay hidden. I've got to try and get an army into range to attack soon. We're running out of food. And we got 9 more turns before this one comes there. I put these on helping me gather food, but food generated 2. It's not showing up here yet. Maybe it takes till the next turn. Production, commandments. Yeah, there's nothing in commandments, so hopefully it'll show up next turn, because man, we're losing bad. Alright, Grievous did siege Pig Barter. We're slowly headed down towards starving for food, which is not a place we want to be. Lose us a lot of army leadership. I'm going to swing over here behind Grievous and do my best to get a fight started with them right away. We need a fight desperately. Desperately. Let's see, Howling Warp Gale. Let's go Scorch. And where else? Go ahead and try and block army. We'll just keep trying to gain skill points here. It's working out to some degree. Getting some magic built up for him. Not a bad place to be in. Oh, we need this. Volatile plants. Food generated +1. Yes, please. Plus food capacity as well. If we had higher food capacity, we may not... Oh, and we can do a steal food shadowy dealing as well. Stash ration. No, we don't want that one. It's the food raid. And let's get Snikch. Oh wait, it has to be from a friend. No, we can do it over here. Confirm. There we go. Got some food, people. We needed that. It's better than nothing. We are glad to have that food. Let's do a small heist as well. So let's get into shadowy dealings again. I don't think there's anything else that's going to give us any food. What we could do, though, is a sneaky scouting, actually. So we can see everything over here. Deathmaster, confirm.
Shadows hide.
Okay, now we should be able to see everything over here. Let's close that for now. And let's get Snikch leveled up. Expert Thief, Rat Foo. Mine, all mine, post-battle loot chance, wary. Quartermaster is probably good. Lightning Strike would be helpful as well. I don't think there's anything on here for food, or else I would take it. Would be nice. Let's see. Finish Quartermaster, wary, ambush defense. Let's go with Lightning Strike. We'll send our turn, and hopefully we'll end up in a fight with Grievous, and we can get some more food out of this, because We need it bad. We need it bad. Alright, stupid Greebits took off running, of course. It's typical AI. They go to war with you, they'll fight your settlements, but then they just run away at full steam, trying to avoid you and make it very difficult to catch them. So I'm going to kind of plow it behind him, enter an ambush stance, hope to goodness we can get this guy to turn around or get stuck somewhere else. It's getting really frustrating because I really want to fight a battle, and the AI is denying me the opportunity to fight a battle while they pull this kind of crap back here and just use their near unlimited funds to try and get extra armies behind you. It's a really annoying tactic, and I wish CA would reprogram the AI to where they would want to fight more, because I do think it would make these games more interesting rather than how many turns now have I spent chasing this guy, right? And some would argue, well, that the AI is better for doing that. Say what you want, it's boring. So that's the reason why I suggest that it be changed. I think that it would make the game more entertaining, because it is Total War, not Total Campaign Running Simulator, you know, whatever. I just don't like that stuff. Weapon damage for teams, upkeep for teams. This would be really nice right here. It'll take a while to research, but let's throw it on. Yeah, Greebits didn't turn around. He's just continuing to run away and attempting to stay as far ahead of me as possible so he doesn't have to fight me, so I'm going to have to waste yet another turn trying to get close, drop into an ambush, see if we can get this guy to make a mistake, rather than him just fighting me. So, I mean, like I said, the AI trying really hard again. See, this is the bullcrap that's going to take place back here. They use their funding to pull off something like this. So Dragon Fang Mount does have some decent defenses here, but it's going to require me to bring back this Master Assassin in order to help support this, and he's going to have to try and recruit in some troops. This is going to cost us a lot of money. Not an ideal situation for us. Let's see, I mean, all they can do is Skaven slaves is the only thing that's anything quick there. Native declination do not have additional recruitment cost. I mean, gutter runners would be the best to get a hold of. It's going to take me a couple turns and quite a bit of cash, but I'm going to need whatever I can get over here at Dragon Fang Mount, because these guys are recruiting units just as fast as they can do it, and it's probably a whole bunch of infantry, which is going to be a little bit frightening, to be honest. So this is going to hurt our income for several turns. Alright, Bootlicka finally fell into my trap, so we're going to get some sweet, sweet vengeance here. I'm going to cut this guy up into food. We'll have all kinds of sauteed mushrooms from these greenskins, so let's get some sweet vengeance, folks. Alright, folks, the Battle of Flayed Rock is underway. The Deathmaster is going to immediately charge in for Greebits Bootlicka, the idiot who led us on this moronic goose chase. See my mortars unleashing, and then all of my units instantly surrounding. In the back is really the most interesting action. This is where all the boar units were, and I used the kind of fake summon unit here from the Eshin Triads. This Ishka's Triads summon. Now, these other Triads got double charged. They did a good job holding their own, but that's a lot of Savage Orc Boar Boys for such a light unit with no armor. They did do some damage, and we've split up all of the pigs at this point. I'm able to use my Natty Boobos and my Gutter Runners and Teeth Breakers and everything else, so we are just really stopping these units. The Council Guards now involved over here summoned up a bunch of units to hold them steady. And then we've got a nice blob set up over here. And you know what's coming for this blob. You know what's coming. It's going to be a black whirlwind. It's going to kill hundreds, just absolute hundreds of greenskins. And then the Deathmaster's not going to let his kill get away from the fight that easily. Greebits, the butt licker, who was running away from us for so many turns, is now dead and added to the Deathmaster's corpse pile. And this greenskin army will make some nice food. Like I said, a little fungus. Diversify our diet here. We're going to be heavy on dwarves, which can get pretty intoxicating. So this will be like some getting some vegetables in, some fungus here before we move on to more things. Anyway, we've got the rest of their troops surrounded. There's very little fight left in these greenskins. They were overmatched, which is why they ran away to begin with. And this is why I say that CA needs to change their AI, because this has led to like you know, what, 10 turns almost of just chasing, and when I do catch them, they're going to die. You know, it's not going to change the fact that I am going to catch them, and they are going to die. Anyway, decisive victory there. Well, the only unfortunate mishap there was how much damage I took to my avalanche mortars, but we got a lot of food for winning a bin battle there. That was really important, and I'm going to go ahead and take the +2 more food, even though I'd really rather have some replenishment in some ways, but defeated Grievous. His army, of course, is allowed to flee away. It's terribly convenient how, even though they're ambushed and they didn't get away, they actually, in fact, lost and were surrounded, they still get away. You know, CA please a little. I know, I'm not here, like, super complaining. I'm just saying, like, little things like that, it'd be great if they would, you know, pay a little more attention to some of the details like that that just don't make any sense. You ambush an army, they get defeated. You're not getting away from that. You know what I mean? It's over. You're caught. You're done. No mas. Okay? Great. Anyway, it's a good opportunity for us to get some more food, though. And boy, do we need food. And Shady Foe Spike is now the one to ambush, so let's go ahead and do this one too. And despite having just been defeated on literally this exact same map in the same position, the Greenskins get a new Lord and half of their army back, despite the crushing defeat, but I think we all know how this one's going to end rather quickly. I've set up in roughly the same manner. I'll just let you all kind of enjoy the fireworks here. I guess since they're going to give me 2 chances to defeat this army, we get to add to the kill list. Watch a little enjoyable scene unfold here as we just completely beat the crap out of the Greenskins for a second time. I love the dwarf thing menace over here. Such a cool unit. It's able to use them to do a whole bunch of distraction. Smash into these units. Drop a big whirlwind all over them while they're being shot by the teeth breakers. Natty Boobos raining in destruction. It gets zap. Oh yeah, mortars. Just a beautiful scene here. We'll just take this in. We'll thank the AI for their behavior, just because we get to take in some sweet zap action here as the Greenskins get utterly defeated. Well, I guess we just needed to add some more Greenskins to the kill pile. Picks up a little more extra food. We were able to get rid of Shady Foe Spike and Grievous Bootlicka. I don't know if we could get these idiots to accept peace because they've recruited a whole nother army down, and Bootlicka's already, or no, it's just his faction. I was like, don't tell me he's already back. I don't know if I could take, yeah, it's Muncha Backslider. But I mean, again, the problem with this is now I have to traverse my entire settlements again, and I've wasted a whole episode chasing a faction that's of 0 consequence. A little bit frustrating. A little bit frustrating to have to deal with, but anyway, that's going to be all the time I have for this one. Sorry we had to spend the whole time chasing Greenskins, and we're going to have to continue to do so, but we are in a position to actually go start our proper fight with dwarves on the next episode. I'm going to kind of just continue some dwarf harassment over here in order to level up this agent. I want him to be in a good position to be very effective when we get a second army for him to be a part of. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I do hope you all enjoyed it.